spark of fury and questions of the future. A transfer that was supposed to be a fairy tale. Generational star Kevin De Bruyne chose Italian champions Napoli to prove his genius still shines at the highest level. But what seemed like a perfect partnership has now erupted into a full-blown crisis after just a few months. On the night of defeat against AC Milan, the spark ignited. De Bruyne scored, but was substituted, clearly showing signs of anger directed at coach Antonio Conte. Conte's reaction wasn't ordinary. It was a harsh and public warning, placing the Belgian star under intense scrutiny. Is De Bruyne the huge problem threatening Napoli's balance? What does it mean to be under Conte's threat after the first misstep? And most importantly, will this story end with a shocking and swift departure after just 2 months? Will he submit to the stern coach's authority or seek another club? That's what we'll uncover in this analysis. The substitution decision and public outburst. The moment was critical. Napoli trailing 2-1 against AC Milan, who were down to 10 men after Estupiñán's red card. All expectations pointed to De Bruyne's experience being crucial in the search for an equalizer. But Conte, in a surprising decision, pulled De Bruyne for Elmas in the 72nd minute. De Bruyne's anger was no secret. Clear signs of dissatisfaction were aimed towards the dugout. This anger for Conte is a red line that cannot be crossed twice. Conte's harsh warning to the group. Conte did not confront De Bruyne privately. Instead, he delivered his message the next day in front of the entire squad, emphasizing that the team is bigger than any individual and that certain behaviors will not be tolerated twice. Conte's message was twofold. Firstly, to assert his authority, a precedent we've seen with Lautaro Martinez at Inter Milan. And secondly, to use De Bruyne as an example, reminding everyone that a player of his experience should be a role model, not a source of discord.
The huge problem: merciless comparisons.
But the issue runs deeper than just an angry reaction. Former Napoli general manager Pier Paolo Marino harshly criticized De Bruyne, calling him a huge problem for Napoli. The criticisms were both tactical and personal. De Bruyne is negatively impacting Scott McTominay's performance, who shined last season, and the new system designed to accommodate De Bruyne is not working. The comparison to Luka Modric, who excelled for Milan, was merciless, with Marino stating De Bruyne has only made an impact with penalties. Napoli's crossroads. The relationship is now at a crossroads. Either De Bruyne proves he can be the tactical leader who submits to Conte's authority, or this crisis continues, potentially opening the door for a sudden and shocking departure for a star player who hasn't even completed his first season. Now, all eyes turn to Napoli's upcoming Champions League match against Sporting CP. Will De Bruyne send a strong message with goals and brilliance? Or will this crisis be the beginning of the end for one of the biggest transfers of the summer? Share your thoughts in the comments. Who is at fault in this crisis? And will De Bruyne remain at Napoli until the end of the season?